But first, actually, we should watch the whatever it's called. The MCC thing. So we'll click on this.
Hello and welcome to the official MCC.
Hey, stop.
22.
Time out. Okay. Here we go.
Hello and welcome to the official MCC 22 update video. And oh boy, is MCC 22's a big one, because we're launching our brand new game, Meltdown.
Now, since Meltdown is quite a big game and has a lot of rules to it, we've decided to split it into its own video. So you might want to go and watch that first, and then come back to this video to discover all the other small but important updates coming.
Okay, fine. We can do that.
Welcome to MC Championship's newest game to join the roster, Meltdown. Meltdown is a ruthless, teamwork-based PvP elimination game set in a dark and dingy laboratory.
Is this like some Fortnite?
And played across 3 rounds. At the start of the game, teams are all released into the same gigantic grid-like lab from their own individual entrances. The goal of the game is to amass as many coins as possible and to remain as the last team standing.
So like PvP sans a time? Or am I not listening to this right?
Released into the same gigantic grid-like lab from their own individual entrances. The goal of the game is to amass as many coins as possible and to remain as the last team standing. Coins are gained by eliminating enemy players and by collecting coin crates, which will be found scattered throughout the labs. To collect them, you must mine each crate with your telepickaxe. Only one person on your team can be wielding the telepickaxe at a time, and to call it to you, simply right-click with it in your hand, which will give it a small cooldown period before someone else can call it to them. Towards the center of the laboratory, there are highly lucrative rooms with a large supply of coin crates worth fighting over. These coin crates will be protected by a barrier to begin with, but unlock after a small period of time, allowing for collection. To find these rooms, all players have a map in their inventories which will guide their way towards the center. The coin crate rooms are the 4 points surrounding the plus-shaped center of the lab. As the game progresses, the rooms towards the center of the laboratory will open up, eventually allowing players to reach the central room where one final coin crate supply is waiting to be broken into. So, what do the bows do? And how does combat in Meltdown work?
Thanks.
Well, each player is armed with a highly dangerous bow, tricked up with frost technology. One shot with these bows will put enemies into a freeze state, where they are completely unable to move or do anything. Freezing an enemy like this will gain you coins. However, once in deep freeze, as long as at least one player on your team is alive, you can be saved from it with the use of a heater. Each player on your team is armed with their own heater, and placing it down will slowly heat and unfreeze your teammates in a 4-block radius.
Can you get spammed?
Heaters are colored by team and will only heat your own teammates. However, you can break them. You can't shoot them, but you can destroy an enemy team's heater by punching it, preventing them from unfreezing their team. For if an enemy player unfreezes, you will lose the coins you gained from freezing them in the first place. Thus, the best way to secure your elimination coins is to freeze them all. Every last one of them. Now, let's talk about the real Meltdown.
What do you mean?
Turns out you're all doomed from the start. Something about a nuclear reactor causing these labs to be very unstable. As the game goes on, the laboratory around you will slowly melt away before it all perishes.
Why not?
Rooms will eventually trigger into a meltdown state, giving you a very harsh warning that the room you're in is about to disintegrate. If you're ever caught in one of these rooms, perhaps mining coin crates or trying to save your team during a fight, you still have a bit of time to finish what you were doing and to get out. But the longer you stay in a meltdown room, the riskier it becomes.
Wait, do you also have to get out with the coins?
You'll be in a very real danger of losing your exit path, or even getting locked in as the doors come to a close. To help you knowing where you can still traverse, the map each player has will show the meltdown state of each room. In brief, the darker the color is, the closer to full meltdown that room is in. The plus-shaped area in the center of the labs is, as mentioned, the area that unlocks towards the end of each round. Now, for some extra tips and tricks. 1. Each room has large orange beams sprawling across the walls. These beams mark out the doors of the room. A quick way to figure out your entrances and exits.
I like that.
2. Sometimes it's best to just run. If your team is being bested in a fight or the odds are too risky, you might want to retreat and then come back later to save any teammates that were frozen.
Oh, that's gonna be so annoying.
Placement of your heaters
if you're
matter.
frozen, you just have to sit there.
If you can position them in a way that the enemy teams can't see them, it's then less likely they'll come running in to destroy it. All right, that's it. Good luck, and don't let the stress get to you. You know, you don't want to melt down. Marketing paid me to say that.
Yeah.
For a small period.
Okay, so stop. Okay, so you have collecting coins. You get coins for hitting people with arrows. You have 1 pickaxe in total. You have to share it between your teammates. Meltdowns. It just starts melting at the end, and then something about like. So, are you meant to escape it at the end, or at the end, like, does everyone just end up dying, and like you can just run to rooms and make like that's the part I think I'm like maybe still a little confused about. Is that end part maybe? Just last team standing, so gets the bonus point. So basically, at the end, it's not gonna be PvP, but then a little bit of just try as your team to survive. So not exit, but just survive. Okay. Okay. It certainly sounds interesting. I feel like this sounds like it can be fun for sure. It'll definitely be interesting for a game like this, like everyone first time going into it. Like there's not going to be like a ton of like strategy probably. So I'm guessing this is okay. So I'm guessing like whatever coins you get though, you get to keep those coins. Like if you get frozen or something, you don't like. So whatever coins you get, you're just team banks. I'm assuming.
Period of time, allowing for collection. To find these rooms, all barrier to begin with, but unlock after a small period of time, allowing for.
So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see also the ratio between like could you just get like a camping spot like I don't know, like I'd be curious. I feel like there's not like a bad idea of maybe like camping like what leaving a person behind, like camp like people's frozen bodies, so if the team comes back you just boom. So do you get like extra points if you're like the last one to like end a team? Do you think you wouldn't want to camp it because it'll melt? What do you mean? Well, I guess it would depend like how much money you get for hitting someone. So I'm saying like say like let's see, where was it?
Well, each player frost technology. One shot with these bows will put enemies into a freeze state, where they are completely unable to move or do anything. Freezing an enemy like this will gain you coins. However, once in deep freeze, as long as at least one player on your team is alive, you can be saved from it with the use of
No, I understand like the rooms disintegrate, but like I guess it depends like how fast, you know what I mean? Like if you just wait like
a heater.
Let's see, round like I don't know, if you just wait like a tiny bit, like will the other team come back try to save their team, and then boom, you just freeze them all.
On your team is
I'm so confused. Green Gecko's Meltdown.
I feel like the general like thing of this seems pretty I understand.
Armed with their own heater. And placing.
So there's heaters, there's pickaxes for gold, there's frozen bows, you collect coins, survive, right? That's basically what it comes down to. Did I miss anything? Beep, beep. Okay, and now we'll go back to this.
With it. If you click on the info card at the top right of the screen, you'll find the link straight to the video.
Oh.
Alternatively, you'll also find the link in the description, so go sweat it out, and we'll see you in a bit. Right, you back? Everything okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Starting with the hub, of course, there's one gigantic change. The one that everyone has been asking for. Yup, I'm happy to announce that. The flamingo is back! Woo!
What?
Additionally, after the whole dog fiasco last time, we've gone and added cats to the hub too. Are you happy? Because I'm happy.
Battlebox will be waiting with its ships map, which has yet to be played as it was skipped last event on the Decision Dome.
TGTTOSAWAF is getting a brand new map, Battle.
TGTOSEWAF to get to the other side. And whack a fan.
Lands, which is a super fast-paced jumping and block placing race. It's pretty awesome, so get excited for that. Other than that map, you'll be seeing Doors, Glide, Skydive, Pet, and Beehive. Yay!
For Ace Race, we'll be heading to Space Race, and there is absolutely nothing off about it. Nope.
Build Mart was skipped in the Decision Dome last time, but you can still look forward to finding many of the new community builds that were submitted last event.
And lastly,
Many of the
Bricks.
new community
The hell
builds
is that?
that were submitted last event.
And lastly, we're making a small tweak to Dodgeball.
What do you guys say? It's inverted? What does that mean? It's flipped. So like you're going backwards? Or like, oh, so like everything's like, I don't know if that's going to be good for me or not. Wait, how'd you guys know it was inverted? So left turns are now right. So is it great. I don't know.
That should help out teams that are being threatened by funnelers and clean sweeps. Simply, at the start of each
Hi,
round
Moo.
following the first,
Thanks for the
both
raid, Moo.
arrows will spawn on the side of the
Hello.
team who lost the last round. This should help losing teams get a head start and
Wait,
maybe even allow them to
wait,
Dome
huh?
last time, but you can still look forward to finding many of the new community builds that were submitted last event.
And lastly, we're making a small tweak to Dodgeball that should help out teams that are being threatened by funnelers and clean sweeps. Simply, at the start of each round following the first, both arrows will spawn on the side of the team who lost the last round.
Wait.
OMG 10 months with Shark Totem small streamer man.
So, wait, what?
The first, both arrows will spawn on the side of the team who lost the last round.
Oh, so at the beginning of the first, so after the first round, whichever team lost gets both arrows to start?
First, both arrows will spawn on the side of the team who lost the last round. This should help losing teams get a head start and maybe even allow them to focus on eliminating the players who are threatening them the most.
And that's it for the
People won't funnel it. Wait, why can't they funnel? I'm confused.
Team who lost the last round. This should help losing teams get a head start and maybe even allow them to focus on eliminating the players who are threatening them the most.
And that's it for the update video. Short and sweet.
So can people? Right now, I'm not understanding what's happening. I'm confused. You can eliminate the good. Losing teams would shoot first, and then the other team. Okay. These It's only the first rounds of each set. Oh. Does that really change it too much? So why? How does that stop funneling? So basically, they just get one extra chance at the beginning of the round to try to hit someone to kill like the good player with an arrow. Is that all that's changed? Basically, the losing team gets to start like with both arrows at the beginning of the round. Oh, okay. So I feel like that doesn't really change funneling. That doesn't. I feel like if they ever wanted to stop funneling, like I feel like the only way I feel like really go bad would be like, maybe only like if you have a teammate alive, like you can only shoot one arrow, like the other person gets the other arrow or something like that. Like that's the only way you stop funneling, I think. Yeah, I don't see how this is gonna stop funneling. But I don't know. I haven't never done dodgeball, so I don't really have too much of like an opinion on this update.
But with the majority of our efforts going into the brand new game Meltdown.
Hope you all enjoy it, and thanks for watching MC Championship. We'll see you on Saturday, 28th of May, 8 p.m. BST for MCC 20.
BST. Wait, so what is it for? What is it? Is it 3 p.m. for me? 3 Eastern? Wait, there's no terror swoop? Wait, how do you know there's no terror swoop? Is that what they said? Did I just not listen? Wait.
We'll see you in a bit. Right.
Starting, of course, there's one gigantic change. The one that everyone has been asking for. Yup, I'm happy to announce that. The flamingo
Huh? They said all the maps.
is back. The whole lands to the hub.
We'll be waiting with its ships map, which has yet to be played as it was skipped last event on
That looks like a fun map. Eh?
the Decision Dome.
TGTTOSAWAF is getting a brand new map, Badlands, which is a super fast-paced jumping and block placing race. It's pretty awesome, so get excited for that. Other than that map, you'll be seeing doors, glide, skydive, pit, and beehive.
Oh,
yeah.
I understand now. I understand. Man, all that terror swooping for nothing. Okay, so this one is interesting. This one is this one maybe like where you like block up and just try to elytra all the way to the other side?
You'll be seeing.
Is this one some RNG bullshit? Is that what this one is? Thank you for the 2 months.
Hello, Foosh.
Which door do you guys think it is?
Doors, glide, skydive, pit, and beehive. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we learned beehive. You can't. Oh, I swear, if I am not able to make this like basic slime jump, but yeah, you can't jump on honey. That's kind of interesting though. Okay. I feel like to get to the other side will not be your game. Yeah, I could see it going kind of either way for this one. I could see it like, you know, maybe I do decent or maybe I'm just getting rolled.
Hey.
For Ace Race, we'll be heading to Space Race, and
so it's inverted. Okay. That definitely has to help me. That definitely has to help me. So I should still like review the map a little bit. But if it's inverted, that definitely helps. I don't see how it can hurt my chances. Maybe everyone will forget how to turn, and everyone will be like trying to turn right here, and I'll be the only one to go like whoop.
And there is absolutely nothing off about it. No.
Yeah. I swear though, this part right here, I'm gonna get lost. Like this part, I'm gonna get lost. I would not be shocked if during Ace Race I get lost at one point.
Nope.
Build Mart was skipped in the Decision Dome last time, but you can still look forward to finding many
There's arrows. Listen, that hasn't stopped people from getting lost before.
of the new community builds.
Wait, that looks like a pretty simple build. Is that like just stair, trapdoor, fence gate, fence, umbrella? That build just looks weird. That build bothers me.
Builds that were submitted last event.
And lastly, we're making a small tweak to Dodgebolt that should help out teams that are being threatened by funnelers and clean sweeps. Simply, at the start of each round...
Okay, we've gone through this now. I don't need to go through it anymore. We're fine.